Hi there. Welcome to a family fun sing-along time with Powell River United Church. I'm happy you've joined me and I hope that you will sing along. We're going to start today by acknowledging the traditional territory that we get to live, work, and play on. For thousands of years, peoples of the First Nations have walked on these lands. As we gather, we acknowledge that we stand on the traditional territory of the Tla'amin Nation. May we live with peace, respect, and friendship on this land. Well, speaking of this land, we're going to sing that song, This Land. And if you've listened to other videos with me, you know that I've kind of changed the words to the chorus of this song to say, this land's not your land, this land's not my land, we are guests here. Anyway, let's try it together, okay? This land's not your land, this land's not my land, we are guests here of the First Nations. Let's work together to make things better. This land needs care from you and me. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me the endless skyway. I saw below me the golden valley. This land needs care from you and me. This land's not your land, this land's not my land. We are guests here of the First Nations. Let's work together to make things better. This land needs care from you and me. I've roamed and rambled and followed my footsteps to the fir-clad forests of our mighty mountains, and all around me a voice was calling. This land needs care from you and me. This land's not your land, this land's not my land. We are guests here of the First Nations. Let's work together to make things better. This land needs care from you and me. This land needs care from you and me. Great job with the singing. Okay, now, do you ever have a fire in your backyard? Or maybe at a friend's backyard? Sometimes at this time of year, now that we've had some rain and it's safe to do some burning, maybe burn some leaves in the yard, it's kind of fun to sing songs around the campfire, isn't it? Or a fire, I mean. We're not necessarily camping. But one of the songs that always comes to mind for me that we used to sing when we were camping, when we would sit around a fire, is The Corner Master Store, or My Eyes Are Dim, I Cannot See. Would you like to sing that song with me? It's kind of a fun one. It always has silly words in it, right? Because it's pretending that someone can't see very well because they don't have their glasses. That's what the specs are, the glasses. Let's see how this one goes. My eyes are dim, I cannot see. I have not brought my specs with me. Have not brought my specs with me. There were rats as big as alley cats in the store, in the store. There were rats as big as alley cats in the corner master store. My eyes are dim, I cannot see. members of our family. There was Mom chewing bubble gum in the store, in the store. There was Mom chewing bubble gum in the corner master store. There was Dad dressed head to toe in plaid in the store, in the store. There was Dad dressed head to toe in plaid in the corner master store. My eyes are dim, I cannot see, have not brought my specs with me. I have not brought my specs with me. Okay, I've got a song that it might be new for you. It's called Blind Man, and it's about the story in the Bible about a blind man asking Jesus for help. Okay. Now this song is a little bit high, and I'm not in the best voice today. But anyway, we'll try it. Here we go. Blind man stood on the way and he cried. Blind man stood on the way and he cried. Blind man stood on the way and he cried. He cried, oh, show me the way. Show me the way. Show me the way. The way to go home. Jesus stood on the road and he cried. Jesus stood on the road and he cried. Jesus stood on the road and he cried. He cried, oh, I am the truth. I am the light. I am the way to go home. Blind man stood on the way and he cried. Blind man stood on the way and he cried. Blind man stood on the way and he cried. He cried, oh, show me the way. Show me the way. Show me the way to go home. Jesus stood on the road and he cried. Jesus stood on the road and he cried. Jesus stood on the road and he cried. He cried, oh, I am the truth. I am the light. I am the way to go home. Blind man. Okay, that was a little bit different, wasn't it? A little bit high. Okay, let's try another song. This one comes from one of our hymn books in the United Church called More Voices. And the song is called Draw the Circle Wide. And it's all about making sure we include other people. So if we think of our circle of friends, our circle, the people in our life, we want to draw the circle wide and make sure we're inviting others to join in, including other people. Okay? Draw the circle wide, draw it wider still. Let this be our song. No one stands alone, standing side by side. Draw the circle wide. Draw the still point of the circle, round to all creation turns. Nothing lost but held forever in God's gracious arms. Draw the circle wide, draw it wider still. Let this be our song. No one stands alone, standing side by side. Draw the circle wide. line in that song that says, "Let this be our song, no one stands alone, standing side by side." So sometimes we might see someone who's been left out or standing alone at school, hey, or somewhere, and that's when it's always nice to invite someone to join in with you and your other friends. Okay, you know what? I found this book in my house, and it's called Grandma's Special Feeling. Grandma teaches us how First Nations people used plants. It's written and illustrated, which means the pictures, by Karen Clark for the First Nations Education Division of the Greater Victoria School District. So this book has got a lot of information about different plants and how First Nations people use them. So what I thought I'd do is just read a section of it today, and maybe another day we'll do another section, okay? Because it would be too long for one video. Okay, so it starts out by saying, "One weekend my grandma said to us, 'I've got a special kind of feeling. Let's go out into nature.' So we all piled into the van and went to Goldstream Park." That's a park close to Victoria. "Our people still fish there and then smoke or freeze the salmon for winter eating." Sometimes my grandma decides we should know more about our history. She tells us about how First Nations people used to live. She still remembers a lot about what her grandparents told her when she was a little girl. Grandma tells us that our people ate mostly animal foods, but they ate plants as well. They also used the plants for tools, equipment, and medicine. Many of the plants can still be found in the forest or where the forest and ocean meet. This is a red cedar tree. Our people made house planks and posts, canoes, totem poles, masks, baskets, canoe balers, adzes, it's a tool for carving, and many other useful things from red cedar. We burned the cedar wood in our fires and used dried bundles of cedar twigs as torches. To boil water to cook food and make hot drinks, we used a cedar bentwood box. We used the young branches of the cedar tree to make ropes, fish lines, and hooks, fish nets, and duck nets. We put cedar branches in the ocean so that herring would lay their eggs on them. Then we would eat the eggs. These are cedar roots. Our people used the cedar roots to make baskets that you could cook in, carry water in, or carry berries in. We could even carry our babies in a special cedar root basket. We also made nets, hats, and mats of cedar roots. Oops. This is the inside bark of the cedar tree. Our people used to cut it into thin strips and make it into capes, skirts, tops, hats, mats, blankets, baskets, rope, and twine. We used the inside bark of the cedar tree to weave wall, floor, and sleeping mats. When we shredded it, the cedar bark could be used for towels, baby diapers, napkins, and a fire starter called tinder. Shredded cedar was also twisted into string to make shamans and dancers' head rings, neck rings, armbands, and belts. We made harpoon lines and animal snares. We also used strips of cedar for threading clams and fish onto the strip of cedar for drying. Cedar is a very useful tree. Okay, so that's all from that book that we're going to read today. And I also wanted to just read you a little bit from this book, the Usborne Book of Seasons. Just a little bit about how in this fall time, animals and birds might be on the move to go to where it's warmer. So this says, as the days grow shorter and colder in the fall, some birds and animals leave their summer homes and travel great distances to spend the winter in warmer lands where there is plenty of food. This is called migration. In spring, they return. Okay, so this has got a picture of caribou doing a long march. It says reindeer and caribou live in the far north near the Arctic Circle. In the winter, it is hard for them to reach the plants they eat, buried beneath the snow and ice. So enormous herds of animals travel thousands of miles south in search of food. If they didn't do this, they wouldn't be able to find the food to eat, right? Okay, and also monarch butterflies. Monarch butterflies can't live in the winter. Some of them migrate to warmer countries. In the fall, thousands of monarch butterflies flock together and set off on an epic journey from Canada all the way to the Gulf of Mexico. There's a bunch of monarch butterflies, and here's the long line of elk and caribou going to a warmer place. So we might notice some things like that changing. Some birds we might not see now for a while because they might have gone south to a warmer area. Something that happens in the fall, hey? Okay, let's do one more song to close. I'm just gonna grab my guitar. This song is called It's a Happy Day, and we can insert different things that we feel thankful for into this song, okay? It's a happy day, and I thank God for the weather. It's a happy day, and I'm living it for my Lord. It's a happy day, and things are gonna get better. Living each day by the promises in God's word. What else are we thankful for? Maybe family? Friends? Let's try. It's a happy day, and I thank God for family. It's a happy day, and I'm living it for my Lord. It's a happy day, and things are gonna get better. Living each day by the promises in God's word. It's a happy day, and I thank God for friends. It's a happy day, and I'm living it Well, I hope that you have lots of happy days ahead. And thank you again for joining me. Take good care and have fun, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, bye for now.